Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing safe and fine. Today I'm going to share this super simple makeup using no foundation, no concealer, just one hero product tinted sunscreen, and we're gonna achieve this to this. I'm starting with skin prep, and for that I'm using aloe vera gel. You can honestly use any aloe vera gel that suits your skin. Prepping your skin with aloe vera gel in the summer is one of the best things you can do. It's super lightweight, feels really cooling and soothing, and gives your skin that fresh hydration without making it greasy or heavy. Aloe vera gel is amazing for summer because it hydrates without clogging pores and calms down your skin. Great if you have been in the sun. Now I'm using sunscreen and I'm gonna mix these two sunscreen together. When I apply just Joy sunscreen, it takes a bit longer to absorb into my skin. So I mixed a little with the dewy sunscreen, and the dewy one is the Aqualogica sunscreen. I know I'll be using a tinted sunscreen later as part of my makeup, but I'm still applying a regular sunscreen first. And here's why: because when I apply tinted sunscreen just alone onto my face, it feels too heavy or too much on the skin. So what I do is I apply a regular sunscreen first in the correct amount. Then I use the tinted sunscreen just to even out my skin tone like a light base. This way I get full sun protection without overloading my face with too much product. But I feel if you are in hurry or don't want to layer products, you can skip the regular sunscreen since the tinted sunscreen already has good SPF. Just make sure you apply enough of it to get proper sun protection. And now I'm using Joy tinted sunscreen, and this is 3-in-1 product. It combines skincare, sun protection and light makeup all in one. It contains ingredients like niacinamide, which is great for the skin, and the texture is creamy and blends beautifully. I'm gonna use this much of the tinted sunscreen. I'm spreading this tinted sunscreen all over my face. One thing which I really don't appreciate about this product is that it doesn't come in different shade. I really feel they should have included a few shades option, because as of now this product is best suited for light to medium skin tones, and on very fair skin it might look a bit darker, and on deeper skin tones it can appear slightly orangey, which is something to keep in mind. So I feel it's a clear no product for extremely fair and deep skin tones. Product feels really smooth when I apply it, and it gets blend beautifully. Like it really feels like a butter when you blend it using your fingers, and you don't need sponge or brush. Your fingers are just enough to blend the product onto your skin beautifully. Now talking about the coverage, it has light fresh coverage and it gives your skin a nice even tone, and it has a slightly matte finish, which I personally like, especially since it still feels hydrating on my dry skin. If you have dry or normal skin, you'll enjoy this product, especially for daily or indoor wear. But if you have oily or combination skin, this may not stay matte for long when you are outdoors. It might feel a little greasy after a while. So for oily skin types, I would recommend using a mattifying primer before and setting it with a matte powder afterwards to make it last longer. Honestly, I would call this more of an indoor tinted sunscreen. Now I'm going to define my eyebrows a little bit, and I'm using Maybelline New York Define and Blend Brow Pencil in the shade Natural Brown. I'm using light gentle strokes to fill in the space areas, avoiding any harsh lines to keep the look soft and natural. This pencil is perfect for a minimal makeup look, and the best part is it comes with a spoolie brush on the other end. So after filling them in, I'm just brushing through my brows to blend the product and make them look more natural and well groomed. Before applying lipstick, I'm prepping my lips with Vaseline Lip Therapy. It's super hydrating and helps smooth out any dryness, making your lipstick sit better and last longer. Then I'm using the LA18 lipstick. It's super affordable and great for everyday use. Then if I talk about the formula, it's creamy, blends easily and looks really natural. I'm using the shade Rose Nude, which is perfect for college going girls. To finish, I'm gonna add a little bit of gloss after this. I really like how perfect and minimal it looks onto my skin, and after that I'm going to use Renee Semi Shine lip gloss in the shade Nude. I like to apply the gloss on top of my lipstick because it gives my lips that fresh pinkish nude glossy look, which is a soft, it's hydrating, it's shiny and it's pretty. And now I'm gonna use Nykaa blush. I'm in the shade Coral and Peach, and I absolutely love this powder blush. The formula is smooth, beginner friendly and blends effortlessly. It's perfect for summer. The Coral and Peach tones gives an instant fresh lifted look without the risk of going overboard. If you are new to blush or looking for a good powder blush, this one's a great pick. It's easy to apply, looks natural and adds the perfect soft pop of color onto your cheeks, which looks so cute. Now I'm going to lightly set my face using a loose powder just in the areas where I want to control shine. Since I have dry skin, I'm only applying applying it on my T-zone, that's the forehead, nose and chin, just to keep it looking fresh and not oily throughout the day. If you have oily or combination skin, you can apply loose powder all over your face, especially if your skin tends to get greasy quickly or if you prefer a more matte finish. Now I'm applying a little bit of bronzer, very first applying it onto my lids to add kind of warmth onto my eyelids, and then I'm using same bronzer to bronze my nose. I'm just applying a little bit of the product on side of my nose, and then I'm using this Blue Heaven liner. I really don't like my liner to go fancy, and I just create a thin small wing, then applying a little bit more blush onto my face, like on my chin, a little bit on my nose, and here's the final look. And no heavy base, no cakey makeup, just fresh breathable skin that's protected and glowing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe this channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.